1-0 down, going to the
centre stage. Second half underway to win some silverware. Well as well today, back doing his defensive duties.
Very assertive.
19-year-old to deliver the corner for Manchester City. Underneath to make his debut in midweek. And this was looking. Haaland is lurking and it does come his way. Deflected on the way behind, he was onto it so sharply you'd expect nothing less from Erling Haaland.
Well, that's always the one when you see that ball going in.
On for Semenyo. Become a big part of their fine recent form.
Yes, you mentioned about Donnarumma being
lurking as well. It's aimed in towards, and it is in surely. Cleared away from off the line, but it looked like it had gone over. It had. It's Max Lane. Only his second appearance in the Manchester City shirt, and he scored the opening goal of this cup tie. Well, Exeter will feel they had chances there to deal with the danger, but they couldn't quite escape. And the 7 times cup winners are ahead against their League One opponents already.
Well, I look at the start really, and the corner that comes in from McAdoo. I just thought there that Joe Whitworth should have caught the ball rather than tried to punch that ball away. But they've had several opportunities, you're right to say, to clear that ball away. There's a golden opportunity. There's another one. And you think that there with Whitworth, he gets the fingertip to it. He's trying to say it.
Go for Erling Haaland. Annoyed by Whitworth. He has a little glance in the referee's direction as he went down, feeling he was prevented from picking up the pieces there. Woodhouse, the defender in question. Rodri, Turkey. 11,800 away tickets snapped up straight away. The square for Rodri, who tries to return it to him. Lewis Hurts from him. Covered good ground. Rodri, but he'll take it quickly here. Reinders gliding through the gears. Deflected behind almost as soon as it left his boot. As Manchester City look late, it comes for Semenyo. Seemingly on course for maybe relatively routine progress. Doesn't tell the whole story of the game's opening quarter. But they are well on track here for Manchester City. Another step on Rodri's road to rehabilitation after injury. For so long on the sidelines. Just glad he says to be playing again, and he's got a big smile on his face here.
Well, welcome back, Rodri. But really starts because Semenyo comes inside, he wants to receive the ball, gets a good 2 touches, and eventually when it comes back to Rodri, it will do.
There goes Semenyo, wonderfully done. Plenty packing the penalty area. The City, who have a relatively comfortable cushion, as many
stadiums all.
Ball in was a useful one. Gate receipts. Here goes Semenyo, charging forward. Semenyo scores, slips it in, gets a goal on his Manchester City debut. He's set one up already at the start of this second half. He has hit the ground running since his move to Manchester was confirmed only yesterday. And that is 6-0.
Well, first and foremost, this is a great run from Semenyo. The ball was absolutely spot on. And I mentioned about Jack Fitzwater having such a great game in the first half. There's nothing he can do about it. It's all about the pace from Semenyo. Gets the timing right. About the long-term future of John Stones.
Turkey will get it back from the corner, back from Rico Lewis. And off the head of Mukasa and wide.
Yeah, a good little bit of movement. Mukasa.
As well previously, he will take the free kick onto the head of...
Long journey, as I mentioned, down to Exeter.
Reinders, he's going to have a go. It's a wonderful finish. A moment of real quality from Reinders to extend the Manchester City lead and also maintain his recent rich vein of form in front of goal, scoring in 3 of his last 4 Premier League starts. The 6th goal for Manchester City since his signing in the summer for Tijani Reinders. And in a game of some scruffy goals, that certainly was a stylish finish.
Well, it was. You have a look at Rodri in the first half and Reinders in the second half, but it came to a situation with Jeremy Doku. There are so many red and white shirts in front of him, not quite sure what to do, plays it out to Reinders, just takes a touch out of his feet, and for me, and then all of a sudden Ederson is going.
He put out David. Doku was in full flight. You can See that by the manner in which he went down and kept on rolling. And for the challenge on him, out comes the card.
Yeah, once again, you'd have to say, great. So I could have been there watching George Birch playing.
Position in their own penalty area.
Then that they've got to look at.
Semenyo delivers first time, another one for Manchester City. They've made it 5. A little glance from Rico Lewis to check that the flag had stayed down. It had, and the fullback's got his goal, his first goal since last season's semi-final at Wembley in the FA Cup, and they stretch further clear.
Well, not a lot you could do about that in respect of Exeter City defending wise. You have to say what a great ball that is from Antoine Semenyo, and the run from Rico Lewis is exceptional through the heart of that central area. He's more than delighted to nab a goal, but have a little look at this. Nice little 1-2 with Semenyo, and then puts that ball into a great area. We'll talk about the corridor of uncertainty. And why not? Why not go for it? That Guardiola has been very...
All sorts of space for Makeda to rattle in another one. And what a moment for him. Scores on his debut in senior football and makes this 9-0. Ryan Makeda right on cue. The goals keep coming. 4 in the first half, 5 now for Manchester City in the second, and it's the 17-year-old who's got his first goal for the club.
Yeah, as I was alluding to, that it was a little bit more quieter in the second half, but what a stride that is for Makeda. He'll be absolutely thinking about that all night. But it was the way that Manchester City just tore Exeter apart out the back. You can see again, losing possession. And then you have...
Thanks for watching my video guys. Subscribe to my channel for more and regular updates about football.